Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to have to do today what I hate doing, and that is I'm not going to have time for questions. Unfortunately, we were 15 minutes into Birmingham New Street. I have to leave here at 10:30 on the dot. I have been here, it has to be said, for about 15 minutes, but after those remarks, I'm sure that Channel 4 are now going to run lots of items on further education. I don't recall them ever having done so in the past, but I'm sure we're going to see lots from them in the future. Anyway, it's a huge pleasure to be here for the second year. I and everyone in the department value the support, the collaboration, and the critical friend that you continue to provide across all our work in FE. You remain a much valued partner to me and the department, and long may this continue. It is also great to be back in the West Midlands, where the legacy of all our industrial innovators is woven into the very fabric of the place. Colleges here, such as Walsall and Dudley College of Technology, are among those who will be contributing to this industrial legacy as the first to offer T-levels, a once-in-a-lifetime change to technical education. All of your colleges, all of them, are crucibles of change within your communities, and you have a vital role to play in making sure that all people of all ages, whatever their background, have the skills they need for jobs that give them a start in life. A start in life, a second, third, or even fourth chance to kickstart a new career. Just a quick update on recent developments. We are publishing the outcome of the college staff survey today, which greatly improves the information we have on teachers and leaders in FE colleges in England. It provides vital insights into the experiences, qualifications, and expectations of those who teach and train in the sector. The survey showed that 82% of principals and 73% of leaders had worked in industry before their existing role, and 2/3 of teachers had worked in industry before joining the FE sector, a huge asset to FE. We want to build on this with the £5 million we're putting into our Taking Teaching Further programme, which will support up to 150 industry professionals to become FE teachers and fund up to 40 projects. We also now, I feel I should mention, have a new apprenticeship feedback tool. By inviting employers to give feedback on apprenticeship training providers and publishing that data in real time. This will give us early warning where there are problems and which training providers are doing well. So far, we contacted around 9,500 employers, and we've had well over 4,000 responses, of which nearly 90% rated their provider good or excellent, and nearly a third of those were actually excellent. Still room for improvement, and we will be rolling out this apprenticeship feedback tool to apprentices as well. Alongside the post-18 review, which I'm sure all of you will have heard about, we're also looking at the funding and resilience of the FE sector, the uptake of level 4-5 qualifications, and the crucial role that FE plays and could play in those qualifications. All of those are critical landmarks for the future of FE. We need to make sure, as all of you do, that FE has the structures, the funding, and the support that it needs. We've seen significant achievements in the work of the FE Commissioner and his team, with 29 diagnostic assessments taking place, so that we can reach colleges before any greater challenge hits, and a 45% reduction in formal interventions compared to last year. Richard and his team are investing a huge amount of time and expertise to continue to strengthen the sector, and I would like to thank them for the work that they do. Since 2016, we have allocated over £330 million of funding to support major college restructuring following the area review process. We are now considering the final applications for the restructuring facility, and we expect the final figure for restructuring funding to raise significantly before the end of the programme. The Strategic College Improvement Fund had its pilot phase earlier in June this year, which saw 14 colleges receive grants totalling over £2 million. And we have just launched our next phase earlier this month. providing £15 million in funding to help colleges build awareness of good practice, foster mutual learning, and really push forward rapid action to improve quality in their provision. I don't think there has been a moment in my 40-odd years in the public sector where I have not heard the plea to share best practice. We really need to make this happen. As David Cork, the Director of Policy at AoC, mentioned, it is important to continue to share best practice and look at the ways we can continually drive up quality within the sector. We really need to do that, sharing best practice a reality, and let's get on and do more of it. We have also announced 21 centres of excellence across the country, 2 of which are here in the West Midlands. We are investing over £40 million over the next 5 years to build on the success of the Maths Hubs model in schools, adapting it to improve the effectiveness of teaching post-16. We know that our ambitions for top quality and vocational education are not going to be cheap, and I am very aware of the financial challenges you have faced. There is £2.5 billion being spent on apprenticeships by 2020 and the introduction of T-levels, so there are significant opportunities ahead to strengthen the impact you can have on your local communities. We will also be announcing changes to the operation of the Register of Apprenticeship Training Providers shortly. We want to improve the quality of apprenticeship training and to strengthen the application process and raise the bar for entry. The register will be reopening for applications and will remain open, it won't close, enabling new providers to apply as and when they are ready at the time they want to. Existing providers on the register, including FE colleges, I'm afraid will be required to reapply over the next 12 months. But I want to see more and more apprenticeship training being offered by colleges, and where possible, possibly in collaboration with independent training providers. And then there's T-levels. The introduction of T-levels will change the delivery and perception of technical education and raise it to a new level. I'm hugely grateful for the energy and passion that colleges are bringing to the design and delivery of these reforms. We're providing £38 million in capital to support the initial rollout of T-levels from September 2020, which will be used to improve the quality of facilities and the equipment that will be used to deliver T-levels. T-levels are a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to transform technical education and give young people the skills they need. They will play a significant role in giving employers the skilled workforce they need. This is a huge opportunity to raise the profile of further and technical education, and most importantly, the role that you all play in that. We are investing up to £20 million over the next 2 years to March 2020 to support providers as they prepare for the introduction of T-levels. As part of this £20 million, we have announced the investment of £8 million into a bespoke T-level professional development offer led by the Education and Training Foundation to help staff prepare for the change and successfully deliver the first T-levels. This will be vital training to build on the expertise we currently have, so we are ready for the future. But T-levels apart, never forget that apprenticeship levy money that I mentioned. Both apprenticeship training and T-levels will only succeed if delivered by high-quality, resilient institutions. The one common feature of every successful institution is high-quality leadership and governance, and that is true across the education sector. Of course, you know better than I do how important it is, but it does bear repeating. All too often, I sign off requests for emergency support. I see colleges in severe financial constraints that could have been avoided if they'd had strong board and leadership. Well-meaning principals, well-meaning governors, they may be, but in this day and age, robust financial management and leadership is the route to a successful college. I'm therefore pleased that we are launching the College Governance Guide, which will set out clearly in one place what we expect of governors, as well as offering recommended practice. We're also about to launch a new learning and development programme to support chairs, governors and clerks, and I'm grateful to the Education and Training Foundation for their partnership in building upon the successes of previous programmes at the Oxford Said Business School, for example. Over 3,800 FE teachers have attended other ETF enhancement programmes designed to improve their knowledge and, importantly, confidence in teaching maths and GCSE English. This is a major investment in sector leadership, and it is important to me, as I know it is to you, that you will take advantage of it. The National Leaders of Further Education represent some of the best FE leaders, and they, together with their teams, have been supporting improvement in more than 30 colleges. I urge you to also use them, learn from them, and share that learning further where you can. Today, I think, really importantly, we are publishing a report on the contribution of FE to social mobility that tracks individuals through post-16 learning and into the workplace. And it shows the critical role that higher quality further education plays in helping those who come from more disadvantaged backgrounds and areas achieve success. Shared best practice, collaboration or partnership working together within and between colleges all play an important role in improving further education, and critically play an important role in improving social mobility. Social mobility is a phrase used by politicians, think tanks, the media, and is liberally sprinkled through most reports and submissions that I read. For me, social mobility means that people are not bound by the constraints of their birth. That where you're born, where you live, who you know, or who you are, should have no adverse impact on where you get to. Everybody should be able to succeed. I would like to pay tribute to David Hughes and the AoC for the work they do representing FE colleges. They really do a fantastic job. AoC's campaign, Love Our Colleges, was a huge success. But in this world, where everyone buys for taxpayers' money, a one-off campaign is not enough on its own. You must get your leadership and governance right. You must use your money wisely, making realistic assessments of your business model. You must make good use of the money available, and you must make use of the resources we put your way. Then, and only then, can I and you together secure the case for additional funding. I overheard a conversation recently where somebody was asking what FE was. The reply came back that FE wasn't schools and it wasn't universities. And that reply said so much. FE squashed between schools and universities. Sandwiched between the two sectors we hear so much from in education. Sandwiched between the two sectors that represent the majority of the reporting in the media. But I would like to see a positive vision for FE. I want colleges to stand on their own ground, proud of what they do and proud of the incredible results they achieve. Effective, efficient and focused, and with a unique offer. Every single person in this room today will have changed someone's life, turned around the fortunes, sometimes against the odds, of somebody who possibly didn't get the best start in their life or in their education. I have the best job in government because rarely a day goes by that I don't hear from one of those people, that I don't hear one of those inspirational stories. So my ask of you, because I can't take questions today, is to help me to help you. Turn people's dreams and hopes into a reality, and together we can be proud of the very unique and special contribution that FE colleges make. Thank you. I'm sorry.
you very much.
I've got a tray.
Yeah, you're all right. You're allowed to get it. Can I ask you one question as you're going off?
Yeah.
Why didn't Damien Hines come?
He's in a cabinet meeting this morning. That's probably a secret, so don't tweet it out, but I think he's in a cabinet meeting this morning.
Got more important things.
Well, these are my people.
I'm glad. Thank you very much, Anne.